What up? It's your boy Will Nicholls, and today I'm going to be just sharing a little message for the kings and queens of this world because things are a little crazy right now, and I know we all need a little bit of a kick in the ass, a little bit of push, a little bit of motivation. So I'm going to do that right now. And the first thing I want to say is you need to remember who you are. Through all this uncertainty, through all this chaos, through all this madness that is appearing in the world, we have to remember who we are. We have to remember that we're not this body. We're not the labels. We're not our clothing. We're not our skin color. We're not our hair color. We're none of that. We're not the experiences we've had. We're not the experiences we will have. We are beyond all of that. We are an infinite being within this vessel that I like to call the meat suit, okay? And we are infinite. We have no limitations. The truest aspect of who we are is limitless. It's infinite. It's impermeable. It is, and always has been, infinite. Okay? You are God. You are an expression of God. And it's very easy for us to forget that. It's very easy for us to look around at the world and say, wow, wow. Point fingers at this person or point fingers at that person. Say, you're the reason that I'm unhappy, or this person did this thing to me and I should be angry. There's lots of reasons to be upset. There's lots of reasons to be angry. There's lots of reasons to be frustrated. But at the end of the day, you and you alone are in control of your emotions. And you alone are in control of your thoughts, and you alone are in control of your actions. So to blame that on anybody else, politicians, individuals, organizations, society, your past, your ex-partners, whatever, your parents, people like to blame all the time. This is the reason why I'm unhappy. This is the reason why I am miserable. This is the reason why I'm not at peace. And the truth is, none of that matters and none of that is true. The only reason you're not at peace is because you have decided to not be at peace. The only reason you are frustrated is because on some level you have decided to be frustrated. The only reason you are feeling lonely, the only reason you feel upset, the only reason you feel like a victim, the only reason you feel these things is because you have allowed yourself to feel these things. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong to feel these things, but you do need to accept 100% responsibility for these things. That's it. At the end of the day, that is it. If you can do that, you will live a happy life. Because even the moments of grief, even the moments of anger, you can still experience a sense of responsibility, a sense of accountability. And that's what this life is all about. That's what we're here for. We're not here to be victims. We're not here to suffer at the hand of others. In fact, that's impossible. We can only suffer at the hand of ourselves. Okay? We can only suffer at the hand of ourselves. So if you are feeling down, if you are feeling upset, if you are feeling like the light is dim, or you look around and you can barely see any hope for a successful future, you can barely see any hope that the light is truly being brought in at this time, well, let me tell you, my friend, that you need to look within you. Look within you, okay? And when you can do that, and when you can find that light that is within you, and when you can burn brightly, when you can allow the inner light, the inner flame within you to shine as bright as the morning sun, only then will you begin to see the light everywhere else. Only then will you begin to find your tribe. Only then will you begin to know who you really are. Because you are the light that burns brightly within you. You are not the darkness. You are not the grief. You are not the suffering. You're not the emotions. You're not the thoughts. You're not the experiences. You're not your clothing. You're not any of this. Anything that you see as tangible is not you. You are the intangible. You are the infinite. You are the impermeable. You are divine. You are God made manifest. And you have chosen this form. You have chosen this experience. You have chosen this lifetime. We're all here for a reason. And if you do not feel like you're here for a reason, or you're not quite sure what that reason is, let me tell you, as the Buddha said, your purpose is to find your purpose. Your purpose is to live your purpose, and your purpose, that which you are living, is to find it, to find that which you seek, and not out there, but inside. Because when you can find who you really are in here, and it's not really a finding, to be honest, it's a reminding. And when you can remind yourself of who you are, when you can remind yourself of where you've come from, when you can remind yourself that you are infinite, when you can affirm and create the experience every single moment, every single day, I know who I am. I am infinite. I am powerful. I am limitless. And every day I strive to expand my potential. Every day I strive to step into the highest expression of me. If you can do that, I promise you, life will get better. I promise you, you will begin to live a life on your own terms, and the universe will support you. Because you're no longer living in non-realities. I'm going to make a whole video on that. But you're no longer living in these non-realities of fear, of disappointment, of grief, of victimization. No, instead you're living in reality, the true reality, which is created by you. So that which you experience is just simply a reflection of that which you are embodying. And when you can recognize that and own that, and that's the difficult part, is owning that, because it's a lot of responsibility. To take total responsibility is a lot of responsibility, and most people are very resistant to accepting total responsibility because it's so much power, and also because it's so much that we must accept. Right? It's very difficult to accept the challenging things that have happened into our life, and simultaneously it can be very difficult to accept the great things that have happened in our life, especially when we perceive ourselves as a limited being. But I urge you to look inward. I urge you to connect with yourself. What are my desires? What do I enjoy? What brings me excitement? What brings me joy? What brings me bliss? And at the same time, how can I accept full responsibility for how I am feeling in this moment? How can I accept full responsibility for that which I think in this moment? How can I accept full responsibility for how I behave in this moment? If you can take full responsibility for your feelings, your thoughts, and your actions, your life will change. Your life will change. All right? So wherever you are right now, however you're feeling with the state of the world, when you look around at your circumstances, when you feel within you, however you're feeling, I want you to remember that you are a king, you are a queen. You are divine light made manifest, and you are here for greatness. You are not here for mediocrity. None of us are. That is a complete disrespect to the soul. We are here for greatness. We are here to become greater than we can even fathom in our minds right now, because that's who we truly are, and that's what we're here to do. All right? So remember, you are not alone. The light exists within you and within all, and the light is all around. And never let the media, never let the circumstances, never let the things around you convince you otherwise. Because if you open your eyes to look within you, you will find and you will see and you will know the light that is here now. All right? So I hope that wherever you are, whatever stage in your life, maybe you're just waking up, maybe you're just unplugging from the matrix, maybe you are not quite sure what the hell I'm talking about, or maybe you are someone that really needed to hear this message. And regardless of who you are and where you are in the world, I hope that this message finds you well, and I hope that you can really step into your complete, total power. And you do that by taking responsibility for your thoughts, feelings, and actions, my friends. I love you, and remember who you are, and remember to look inward.